All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. I'm a few minutes early compared to a few minutes late, I guess. So, we will get in here in just a moment and be on our way. Now, well, I'll wait for folks to come in. It might be quiet. I don't know. Well, you know what? We'll get in. Well, we'll wait a moment and see who all pops in, and then we'll come in and get the train set up. If you're watching this on the replay, you can skip ahead a few minutes or so. And morning, Mick. There's my one usual suspect. How are you, Mick? Welcome. All right, so I think we can go ahead and get started. It might be a pretty quiet stream today. Who knows? It is what it is. So, all right. So let's get doors unlocked.
Türen geöffnet. Störung.
Get the
Zugbeeinflussung.
headlights
WB gesperrt. WB gesperrt.
on. That on. And we want the AFB on. Oops.
AFB.
There it is.
AFB. AFB.
And I think that should turn the lights on in the passenger area. Yep, there we go. Passengers have lights. Let's see if we can get the there we go. And we're going to Frankfurt. There we go. Enter. So our PIS board should be updated. Let's just put some SIFA on. There we are. All right. The door's shut. Ooh, homemade cookies. What kind of cookies, Mick? Hopefully, well, I don't know what would be good with tea. Oatmeal cookies, maybe? Oatmeal and raisin? I don't know. Anyway, alright. We are ready to go. Oops, except I need to get the IFB switch going. There we go. Alright. Away we go. This is the one service that was really annoying me. I'd get close to Köln and it would just crash. Well, hopefully this time we're going to have some good luck. Hopefully all the, whatever it was that was causing the crash, the memory core, the memory error, whatever it was, hopefully that's all over and done with. Oh, oh, I didn't mean to overload you, Mick. I thought maybe it was something that would help you out. You know, it's certainly a lot of information, but if you watch that one YouTuber I sent the link to, also, he kind of breaks it down. So, and you know, I think he plays all on the PC generally. So, and I think he's flown before in real life, not like an airline pilot or anything, but you know, like, you know, the Cessnas that we can fly in the game and all that. So I think he's got a wealth of knowledge that if you message him on there or whatever, I'm sure he'll be glad to respond to your question. Golden syrup chocolate chip. Wow. That does sound good. Mmm. Alright, start our gradual increases. We won't really hit our, I think if I remember correctly, we don't hit our top speed until we get about there. And then we kind of have to slow back down as we get closer to Köln. But yeah, that's the great thing about that particular game, you know, that simulator. I don't want to say it's a game because it's really a simulator. Is that there's so much you can do, or you can just kind of fly, you know, you don't have to do all the work, you know, if you don't want to. Morning Peather is just getting ready to open with the fair, and of course it's raining. Yeah, we've had rain here off and on. We're supposed to get a thunderstorm, I think, sometime today. I mean, we could use the rain, of course, but as long as we have somewhere to put the water. Right now, I think we haven't had like a steady, just torrential downpour or whatever. But we've had rain. Matter of fact, yesterday I took a walk and I was coming back home and I could see the clouds, and I could see that it was getting ready to rain, and sure enough, just before I got home, I was maybe half a block from home, and then it just started raining. Not like a hard rain, but it was just, you know, it was a nuisance. So alright, I think we have one more speed increase here, and then we're all set. So I'm hoping, not to beat a dead horse, I'm hoping we have a nice relaxed stream. I don't want anybody coming in being salty about the updates and, you know, woe is me and all this other stuff. I don't, you know, I'm hoping that we can avoid that today. I checked in on Jamie's stream yesterday evening at some point, and people were just, they were mad at him, and people were like, dude, he's not a developer, he's just here to drive trains. It's, you know, whatever issues, it's not on him, you know. So yeah, people, I think, are reaching a fever pitch of insanity. And oh, maybe we have, oh, that's where we'll start hitting our top speed. We kind of cruise through here at about 140, although it says we got to slow down to 120 coming up. Matter of fact, we can just go ahead and put that right there. There we go. So, good morning, Patrick. You got that choice of doing it yourself for short flights. Well, even for the short flights, you know, you could do autopilot if you want, which it seems to me that's the way to go, kind of, for lack of a better term. Unless it's, you know, like the only time I feel comfortable not doing autopilot would be if I was doing like the flight tour of, you know, when we flew around San Francisco. Obviously, we don't want to do autopilot for that. We want to be able to just kind of fly around as we see fit, and, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, we want to do all that, but it's but yeah, for it's kind of nice to kind of let the plane fly itself, and you can kind of just sit back and relax, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there is a lot of information. There's different ways to fly. I was kind of looking at his video about the VOR, which is VHF omnidirectional navigations, and it's, you know, it's a lot, but you know, it's all stuff that if you really keep trying at it, eventually you'd be like, oh, it's not that difficult, you know, but it sounds difficult, you know. Alright, so we should get back up here in speed here in a moment. But yeah, hopefully we don't have anybody coming in being all salty about the updates and this isn't working still, and like I don't, the only place you can go for more information is the Dovetail Games website. That's the only thing. That's the only answer I know. I can't tell you what to do about your system, or other than don't repurchase stuff you've already purchased. Get a speed increase here. Good morning, Bex. Hopefully you are well. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I bet you see you, Pithers. Hopefully you have a good day. Hopefully, I don't know that Mick's gonna want to part with those cookies. It sounds like he's in cookie heaven right now. Yes, thank you. Well, welcome. We will be flying later on this morning. We will be going to, there's another airport in Florida. We're going to take off from there, and then we're going to fly to Mobile. It's about an hour or so flight, and then we'll end up there. And so basically the plan is we're going to kind of go along the Gulf Coast, and then we're going to go inland into Arizona, and then over to Palm Springs, and then we'll go up the West Coast that way. Then we'll start making our way over the southern parts of America, or the northern part of America, across the, you know, like Montana, Wyoming, stuff like that. Hello, Joseph. Yeah, I figure Mick's not going to want to part with those cookies. I think he's that's his little slice of heaven right now. Yeah. But I do appreciate it. I haven't had, well, I can't remember the last time I've had homemade cookies. Was it when I was in Afghanistan? Maybe since I've been out the army, maybe one time. But yeah, my grandmother made everything homemade from scratch. She didn't believe in store-bought recipes, or, you know, kind of cutting the corners and
SIFA. SIFA.
Zugbeeinflussung.
So. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday morning / afternoon-ish. I guess we're... Yeah. Oh, no, I think we get one more speed increase when we come get onto here.
SIFA. SIFA.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I think we can kind of just chill outside for a little while, enjoy the scenery. Things do look a lot better. So, yeah, it really is. It's, you know, there's something to be said, you know, about homemade baked goods that, you know, of course, part of it too is, though, that's when a lot of the cooking fat was used, so it's like very rich. Like when my brother made the chocolate chip cookies for me, they were very rich, you know. But boy, they tasted good. Have you had any problems with the update? No, I have not. No issues whatsoever. I think the only thing that I've seen in some of the stations, and we'll see how it looks when we get into Köln, but some of the stop markers, you're stopping well short of where you would normally stop. So part of your train, kind of like what we saw with Bakerloo Line yesterday. But I think that's, you know, they just have to go back in and move those stop markers. But that, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I don't expect that, or I've not experienced any major issues. So no, it's good. I'm pretty happy with everything. There's the front of our 406, the ice. Now the one that we have from Munich to Augsburg is, I think, the newer ice train. Good morning, Daniel. Nice. So hopefully hopefully you get a nice fish and chips meal there. All right, up to 200 kilometers an hour. Which is only 124 miles an hour. Just doesn't sound... 200 kilometers or 250 sounds more exciting than... Alright, let's go here. Let's increase that. Pop back outside for a minute or two. So, yeah, you know, and I do feel bad for the folks that have had the issues with the older generation consoles, but at the same time, I think everybody was well aware that this update was to bring the game into the era of the next-gen consoles, that the people who were able to get the PS5, for instance, or the new Xboxes, their graphics were hindered because everything was running on old gen stuff. So what was the point of me investing in a next gen console? Hello, Bella. If my graphics hadn't improved. So, you know, but I get it too, that it sucks that not everybody can find a PS5 right now, or you know, the costs are still too high in a lot of cases for a lot of people, and that's unfortunate. But you know, that's those scalpers for you. I keep going back every week, so it must be nice. That's true, Daniel. That's true. You do go back every week. So it's a... So they must be doing something right. Oops. Alright, so we are kind of on the main stretch now. Generally what's happened, unless they fixed it, is right around here somewhere there's another train in front of us that we have to end up stopping for. It's I think it's a regional service. But we'll see. We'll see if they've moved it to a different track. But yeah, I really like it, what they've done. I'm glad, you know, I was on the fence because I thought, well, maybe I'll just wait. I'm glad I didn't wait and picked up an Xbox Series S, just because if I was still on my One X, I'd probably be losing my mind right now too, like, you know, but at the same time, I can't really blame, you know, I'd only be able to blame myself because I you know, we all knew that that this was a update for the next gen stuff. So, but anyway, nice German countryside here on our way to Köln. We should see the beautiful cathedral as we come into the station. That's on my bucket list of places to see. Alright, take care, Daniel. We'll be here. Well, I don't know if you'll be back in time, but we've got 25 kilometers to go, so if not, we'll catch you later. Yeah, I'd really like to go to Köln to see the cathedral there. That's and the train station. Both of them together is just really beautiful architecture, I think. Especially with the train station, they kind of, from my understanding, they blended some of the old aspects of the station in with some more modern sort of you know, architecture. So whoever did that, they did a phenomenal job, I think. Alright, so we are on this main straight. We should start to see our reductions in speed coming up soon. Fingers crossed that we don't have any traffic in front of us. It's just a straight shot right into Köln. So oh no, alright. Alright, we're gonna have to get on the kind of let off the throttle here. Okay, there's a green, so we do have traffic in front of us. Let's see where was that it there? Or is there another? We better take a look ahead because I have a feeling. Yep, there is. Okay. Well, so that didn't get fixed, unfortunately. So we still have that traffic, which means we are going to be late getting into Köln. Alright, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and disable the AFB. Here we go. AFB. No, PZB is not on. I just put the CIFA on only this morning, Amela. I'm awake, but I'm not awake enough for PZB/LZB. CIFA is about all I can handle right now. So that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and kind of, we slowed down enough. I think that train stops at. Man. Like I can't even take a look on the map. Okay, so it should be stopping at that station, I think, or the next one. But eventually we'll start running into yellows again and then the red. To hold up for that train to do its passenger service. Though, so I think the regional express that it's it shares the same track with us, which I don't quite understand. I would think it would be over here, especially if it's going to stop at stations en route to Köln, especially as you get closer to Köln. Yeah, so... Yeah, I thought about it, Amela, but I was like, I think SIFA's enough for this morning. As Mick said earlier, Mick's overwhelmed because I gave him a ton of information about Flight Sim, and his head's spinning right now. I think if I did PZB and all that, I think his brain would go into fits. So, no, just a nice, relaxing stream. No, you don't need all the extra on right now. But this was the last service I needed to do for the ice on this route. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, it does not crash. This will be the true testament of the update. It's all that studying on the flying, Rob. You need to get. Yeah. You're right, and I've been trying to play a little bit of Division 2 in the evening, and then I start thinking about, okay, I want to look at the what can I do on the game on Flight Sim that's going to make it a little bit better. So yeah, and I'm trying to study videos and all that, and think about okay, if I do this and I do this, and so yeah, and it's hard to kind of even study a lot of that stuff in between now the time I end here and the time we start up on Flight Sim. There's not a lot, that time can go by very quickly, and next thing you know it's like 9 o'clock already. Get off the throttle here. And start slowing down. About 160. Now it seems like that train, maybe it doesn't stop. Nope, it's okay, it's stopping now. Alright. I couldn't remember where it stopped at. I knew it stopped somewhere between here and Köln. So we're going to really get on the brakes here, start slowing down, because before we know it, there's our first yellow. So I upgraded TSW PS5 version and lost my progress, so I'm starting. Yeah, I did. So we talked about that yesterday. We did lose the all the routes that I did on Munich to Augsburg. All the medals were white, but my progress as far as all the leveling up or whatever you want to call it, all that stayed the same. I didn't lose that part, but just the medals, I have to go back and replay the services, which is fine, because then it gives us an excuse to go back. So yeah, I'm okay with that. If I had to start everything over from scratch, yeah, I'd be upset. But just replaying the services and redoing them for maybe we'll do better. So it's okay.
Beeinflussung.
I think tomorrow we are going to do I like to get back to... Alright, so the train's left. We can kind of get back on the throttle just a bit. Not too much, though. Tomorrow we'll do, I think we'll do Cane Creek tomorrow. Yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a service there. I don't know if it'll be the whole route, but we'll find something. Another red. Oh, that's right. It does stop at another station, right? Oh, it's slower than us, so we gotta slow down. Otherwise, we'll... Yeah, so we're gonna probably be late getting into Köln. So there's the... Got our traditional TV tower there. I wonder if you can actually, if there's like an observation deck there that you can go up to and see the city of Köln from the TV tower. Bet you that's a pretty amazing view from up there. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the... I'm gonna go Cane Creek tomorrow. We'll try to find a service that is... it may not be the full length, but we'll find something to do so that we don't run out of time before we go to go flying. All right, so... I think we're okay because it's crawling into Köln right now. There's our stop point, so by the time we get there, we should be... Try to get the speed back up just a bit to cover the ground as much as possible. I think as we come around here to the right and come down into here, we should see the cathedral. Yeah, so we'll have a nice run on the Cane Creek tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a bit of switching or something, or we'll load some hoppers up or something. Yeah, we'll have a nice ride on the Cane Creek. Alright, there's the cathedral. You can see it now. I do love this bridge. Wish there were... I guess from here maybe you could take a picture. If I could be on that overpass as a train crosses that bridge and get a nice picture of that, that would be a phenomenal. Alright. Yeah, we will be definitely late into Köln. Well, yeah, this has gone pretty darn good. Knock on fake wood.
Zugbeeinflussung.
That's the only thing I don't like when we have that one train in front of us. It stops at that station, and so we end up slowing down, or in some cases coming to a complete stop. So we're never on time coming into Köln because of that. So we lose out on some points because of that. All right, yep, there's the cathedral there. There it is. And we come into this beautiful train station here.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I couldn't think of a better way to come into Köln than on an ice train into this beautiful station. That's the one that held us up right there. I want that driver's badge number. We're going to have words. I want to talk to the supervisor too.
Zugbeeinflussung.
At least we nailed the stop. Just barely though, I think. Well, I would think so, but there's no telling, Mick. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that was the one that held us up, this 442. It does, man, look at that. That does look good, though. Not gonna lie, that does look a lot better than they had in the past. It looks very, it's more textured, and you know, the sun coming off the side of the train there, and you know, yeah, it just looks a lot better. Yeah, look at this glass ceiling. All natural light. Only in the evening do I think the lights come on, actually. But they're just small lights. Don't need much more than that. Oops, sounds like the plane taking off from the... Let's see. Oh, okay, we did get a gold. Yay, us. All right. Well, that will be it for right now. I will see you all in about 2 hours on Flight Simulator. We will be doing that flight from, I can't remember the name of the airport, but we're flying to Mobile, Alabama, and we're going to come right in over the water. The lighting is way better, Mick. I absolutely agree with that. Matter of fact, let's go to, let's just, real quick before we go, I've got a few minutes. We don't have to go right away, but let's just spawn in right there. On the at the Köln station, just to kind of walk around. And just see how it looks in person, you know, not in person, but just, you know, we can walk around for a moment and just kind of explore how it looks, you know, just walking around. Look at that. All that natural light, you know, coming through. Don't really need the lights until like later in the evening, but they're all, if you look, they're all just these small lights. You know, don't need much more than that, but yeah, that's incredible. You got light coming off the, the outer part of the dome here, kind of this high ceiling, that's just amazing. Some of the lights are on, but they don't. It's kind of. I feel like they're kind of wasting energy here, Hello again, Daniel. But generally, you don't really need. Well, they're all on like higher up, but they really don't need those on. Like there's plenty of sunlight coming through here right now. So, let's see. This is supposed to be the PIS board, I believe. I don't know if any of them are working yet. Let's take a... No, it doesn't look like they are. Not yet. So, I'm sure that's something that they're working on getting implemented. But overall, I think it's just been a huge improvement in the game. Let's kind of cut across the tracks here. We shouldn't have done that, but... Let's just go over here and have a look at the cathedral real quick before we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Over there. Yeah. I think it's amazing. In fact, I think we can run down this way. We could probably see the cathedral a little bit better. But yeah, if you've not done it, do get out and walk around the stations. Like, it's just, you'll see stuff that it'll blow your mind, the amount of detail sometimes that they put in there. You certainly have details like all the graffiti and stuff like that. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty impressive, just from right here. Wow. Like, you could just run. We could go down the steps somewhere. I know there's got to be an exit that would take us out from under the Hauptbahnhof here, up the steps to the cathedral. But look at that. That looks amazing. Yeah, big improvement, but that's just really... That's pretty incredible. Just on itself, but alone, but yeah, how could you not like that? That's fantastic. So, we got a little. Let's just walk down here just a bit too. Now you can kind of explore to a certain degree up to a point out here, but not much farther. I think you can get close to that bridge, but then it kind of has that invisible wall. Oh man, look at that. The lady serving in the chip shop said fish, chips, and a portion of chips. I said no, fish, chips, and a large peas, please. Daniel. But yeah, look at that. That's amazing. So anyway, yeah, you can walk down here when you're doing the collectibles and all that. I think you can kind of walk down to that bridge just about, and then kind of do the unsafe thing and cut across the tracks here. I mean, look at this. It's like, I don't know if it's an amphitheater or something, or they covered this building like they're doing a renovation maybe on the roof or something. That's kind of cool. Like they covered the roof for, oh, there goes a plane. But yeah, look at, that's just, yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, that would be a good picture, but I'd like to go take it in real life. Like from right here, oh man, at night would even be better. Like, you know, the cathedral's all lit up, you got the light from the station, and yeah, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, that would be a good night picture right there. Or, you know, if you could climb your way up onto the station roof or something. Not that I would do such a thing, but if I could. So, yeah, that looks that looks amazing. So, anyways, that's going to be it. We'll see you in a couple hours for, I think she knows, really, she just got confused. Oh, yeah. Well, she must know you're a regular customer, Daniel. So, I'm sure you guys have seen each other for quite a number of times already. So, anyway, that's going to be it. I will see you at 9 o'clock. Flight simulator. Nice chilled flight to Mobile. We're going to go across the water kind of and just have a nice relaxing flight. No touching of the flight stick this time. We're not going to go spiraling out of control and crash into the ground. So, anyway, that's going to be